Hey, welcome to our channel, The Brain Boosters. Have you ever wondered about the nature of reality? Have you ever questioned if the world you see is real or if it's just an illusion? This question has puzzled humanity for centuries. If the world you see is real, how can you be sure? What if everything you perceive is just a shadow of the truth? Over 2,000 years ago, the ancient Greek philosopher Plato asked the same question. He explored this profound idea through his famous Allegory of the Cave. Plato described a group of prisoners who were chained in a dark cave. These prisoners were forced to stare at a blank wall, unable to turn their heads. Behind them, a fire burned, and between the fire and the prisoners, there were objects being moved by unseen handlers. The prisoners could only see the shadows of these objects cast on the wall in front of them. To the prisoners, these shadows were their only reality. They had no knowledge of the objects or the fire behind them. The shadows were all they had ever known. One day, one of the prisoners manages to break free from his chains. He turns around and for the first time sees the fire and the objects casting the shadows. At first, the light from the fire is blinding and painful to his eyes. But as his eyes adjust, he begins to see the objects clearly. He realizes that the shadows on the wall were mere illusions. Driven by curiosity and a desire for truth, he walks toward the cave entrance. As he steps into the sunlight, he squints, his eyes struggling to adjust to the brightness. Once outside, he discovers a world far more real and beautiful than the shadows he once believed were reality. The vibrant colors, the warmth of the sun, and the vastness of the landscape fill him with awe. He touches a tree, feels the grass beneath his feet, and looks up at the sky, marveling at the depth and richness of this newfound reality. Filled with a sense of duty, he returns to the cave to free the others and share his discovery. But when he tries to explain the truth to them, they reject him. The prisoners are comfortable with their illusions. They fear the unknown and the discomfort that comes with challenging their long-held beliefs. Despite his efforts, the freed prisoner finds that the others are unwilling to leave their familiar shadows. They turn away from him, preferring the security of their false reality. Plato's story challenges us to question our own perceptions. Are we, like the prisoners, accepting shadows as reality without ever seeking the truth? Are we content with the shadows on the wall, or are we willing to turn around and seek the light, even if it means facing discomfort and uncertainty? The journey to truth is not easy. It requires courage, curiosity, and a willingness to question everything we know. But it is a journey worth taking. Plato's Allegory of the Cave reminds us that true wisdom comes from questioning, exploring, and seeking the light beyond the shadows. It is a timeless call to awaken from our illusions and embrace the reality that lies beyond. So what shadows are you seeing? What truths are you willing to seek? Remember, the light is out there, waiting for you to discover it. Like, share, and subscribe The Brain Boosters for more philosophical insights. Let's continue this journey of discovery together.